And here we are. Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. I'm just going to send that across now. Yeah, we are live again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. If you are tuning in, I know my sister is there. I don't know if anybody else is going to tune in or not, but nevertheless, doesn't matter. I am with my best buddy, Damo. Hello. Here he is again. Forgive me for being a little bit off the ball, if I'm going to be off the ball in this particular live stream, because I'm tired. I've done a lot today. I've been quite busy and stuff like that. So forgive me if I go off a little bit of a weird tangent, or if I start to sort of doze off or whatever. So whatever.
I'll poke him with a stick.
Yeah. Have you got a stick anywhere?
Well, I can find something to poke him with. Anyway.
Oh, I've got a fucking fly on me in there as well. Sorry for swearing. Anyway, so in this live stream, we are going to be talking about not what our particular opinions are in regards to this year's Eurovision Song Contest entries, more to point the semi-finalists, but what we think is going to qualify for this year's Eurovision Song Contest to the grand finale on May 14th. Now, later on we probably will be speaking about the big five and where we think they're going to end up, because obviously they're automatic finalists. But we're going to be going through each of the particular entries once again to see our thoughts, so what we think. Not necessarily whether we like the song or not, but just what we generally think. Hello, sis. Hey, guys. There she is. Just seeing your comment there. I'm going to pop that up just a little bit so I can see in all its glory. Bear with me for a minute. The advancements of live technology and live streams. Anyway, so we're going to be going through the semi-finalists, as I say once again. But it's at what we think is going to qualify. And obviously, it's only appropriate we start off with Albania. First up from the first semi-final, so we're going through semi-final one first. And in case you need a reminder, Ranella Hayati with the song Secrets for Albania. Is this a definite qualifier or not a qualifier whatsoever?
Definite qualifier, I think. I think there's so much of a fan base for it through Europe that I can't see it not qualifying. It'd be a shock if it didn't. It
certainly would be a shock, and I would fully agree. It seems to be just one of them entries whereby... I mean, they qualified last year and probably got quite unlucky in regards to position number 2. It would be very harsh, I think, if that was even number 2 in the running order this year, assuming it did qualify. But it, compared to last year, it's just gone up, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
it's just gone up in one of them things.
The fans seem to really love it. So,
they absolutely love it. There's just the small matter of shortening it down. I haven't heard the Eurovision rendition of it yet, because I believe the out there rendition excuse me, is 3.5 minutes, which is quite long, obviously. But I haven't heard that, but I've got the CD coming, by the way. I've always brought up a bit of a CD collection.
You didn't go for the old retro cassette then?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, that's a bit of a retro thing, and I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes, we definitely think it's a proper qualifier, there's no doubt about it. But will the same be said for song number 2, Latvia, with Ziti Zeni and Eat Your Salad? Do you think this is going to qualify?
Hell no. Terrible song. And I don't think, with its content, I don't think the juries would vote for this.
No? And not even like a small telephone vote?
No, not at all. I just don't think this is a qualifier. I just think it's too ridiculous.
It is just one of them particular entries. I personally, if I have to think about everything in general, I mean, look, least we forget they have promoted this left, right and centre with the pre-parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
But is this going to translate into votes? I think I'm going to agree with you as far as the juries are concerned. I don't think they're going to go for this, but it depends on how many televotes they actually get. I think it might squeeze out considering it's in position number 2, but position number 2s have progressed from the semi-finals before, but just not a lot.
Never won.
Never won a semi-final, obviously, but...
no, I mean, no one performed second on the grand final.
Oh, the grand final, yeah. Yeah, but we're talking about the semi-finalists.
Yeah, I know, I'm just putting it out there that second is a really bad position in the grand final.
Indeed it is. Everybody's sort of got their little... brains. I think there's one other position in the grand final hasn't
16th,
won.
16th, I think it is, yeah.
Must hope the UK don't get there.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on to... Yeah, I could quickly say Latvia. as much as they will promote it like anything, it does seem like one of those whereby it might not qualify, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if it did qualify. I would not be surprised.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just that quite mad.
Yeah.
Song number 3, Lithuania, Monica Lou with Sentimentai. You see it's qualifying or not?
50-50.
Ooh, why 50-50?
I think it could be a good jury scorer.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's going to get enough televote to go through. It might, but I think it might be a borderline one.
Ooh, okay. Do you see well doing well with the juries maybe?
Yeah, juries I can see doing well, but I don't know. I'm not sure on the televote it's votable for the public.
Let's see. Nicole, by the way, agrees with Latvia might not qualify. Well, won't qualify as far as you're concerned. Lithuania, for me, it's one of them touch and go ones. I would say yes, judging by what we have seen so far, but I do agree it is a 50-50 because the song itself is just kept to the same tone, isn't it? It doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
No, and I think that could be quite... Hello, Brian! How you doing, my friend? My
Hello,
Manchester
Brian.
friend. Me old mank. Alright, so, yeah, Lithuania, as I say, it's a 50-50 day for that one. Because the jurors... I don't think they'll go for this as much as the televoters, because I think the televoters will grasp to... The older juries will like Lithuania, maybe, depending on the type of juries there are, because you just don't know which particular juries are going to be there. It'll get the Scandinavian, it might get the Scandinavian vote, but it'll definitely get the Baltic vote. That is for sure, but will that be enough? I don't know. I mean, they've got Latvia in the months there to help them out. A couple of other Scandinavians, Norway and stuff like that, but it's touch and go.
Yeah,
it's definitely one of them, 50-50. She has magic fingers.
I think semi-final 1 is the most open sort of semi-final this year. I think semi-final 2 could be a bloodbath.
Well, yeah, we'll get to semi-final 2 in a bit, but it does seem like, I agree with you, that semi-final 2 you got more songs whereby you won't vote for it and more songs you will in semi-final 2.
Yeah.
Because it's a stronger sort of set. But yeah, semi-final 1 is more open, but many people are saying in terms of the songs, they're not as good as semi-final 2, which is probably fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of songs, is song number 4, Switzerland, Marius Bear, Boys Do Cry, gonna qualify for you? All things considered.
I hope so, but I really think this is a struggle as well. Because I just don't think it's votable.
It's a bit... Do you know what? Honestly, it is a shame it doesn't feel as votable compared to, say, Tuta Univer last year, which is a big, big shame. It's like... As you said, we both personally really, really, really like this one.
Yeah, and I was expecting Switzerland to come up with another powerhouse entry this year. So I was thinking they'd done so well last year, and I was thinking that they're trying to go for a win, but... Obviously, it's not going to happen with this song.
Well, it's a shame because we both really like it because it's a very touching song. It's kind of, touches our emotions. I don't know about anybody else. Brian does point out a true thing in regards to Latvia and Lithuania. UK and Ireland, who, it has to be said, do vote for them too, especially Lithuania over the last few years. But it's only ever since 2016, not voting in the semi-final.
No, we're not actually able to vote in this.
No, we can't. So that's a big loss. That's a big loss for certainly Lithuania, not so much Latvia, but definitely Lithuania. But yeah, back to Switzerland. Again, it's a song we really, really do like. Touches all of our emotions. Yes, we do happen to have emotions, women. Get that right. I'm joking, of course, but it's a shame that not many people in the Eurovision community are going for it. I bet you it's a jury.
Jury has to give it some points, but televote 50-50.
Yeah, it is. It's a 50-50 televote. I'm not going to lie. Might miss out on the top 10, maybe 12th, 13th, or something like that.
Yeah.
In the televote. Might squeeze in the... who cares? Not who cares. Who knows is what I'm meant to say. Song number 5, Slovenia. Last pizza slice with disco. Is this a definite qualifier?
No. I love the song, don't get me wrong, but it's not a qualifier.
You really like the song?
Yeah, Europe isn't going for it.
No, they're not all going for it.
Right.
But do you see never mind the community, obviously the public will slightly reflect the community, I've always believed that, but do you reckon the jurors would go for it?
No.
No.
No, I just can't see. I can't see it qualifying. I like it to like dance along to and things like that, but in Eurovision context, no.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're probably sleeping on it. Be like North Macedonia last year. Good point. Slovenia. Yeah, I see they're struggling. It's actually he tries to sort of make us better understand the song. In fact, it's not about being in a disco, but it's actually about being broken-hearted in a disco. But the fact it's in Slovenian, okay, yes, some foreign language songs can do well, but this just doesn't translate well to that particular story. Yeah. So I think they might get lost to the televoters. And I don't see the juries doing that well as well.
Yeah.
Will they get asked for ID before performing? And the lead singer has less charisma than Leona Lewis. Ooh, harsh.
Very harsh. Leona Lewis. You're saying Leona Lewis hasn't got any charisma?
She's got a voice, but yeah, I suppose it's about the. But then again, she didn't win the X Factor. She did win the X Factor, so maybe that counts for something for as charisma is concerned. I don't know. His opinion.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is what we think. Not that we agree with you on that opinion, but nevertheless. Song number 6, Ukraine Kalish Orchestra with Stefania Mamo. This is qualifying, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Without
even with the sympathy vote, and without the war in Ukraine, this song would have easily qualified.
I fully agree. But it's gonna get boosted to a degree. Mind you, it does depend actually, because we don't know how far this whole situation is going. I'm going to speak hypothetical here, but what if, say, I don't know, Ukraine all of a sudden botched Russia out and everything's happy by the time Eurovision comes around? Maybe the heat would have died down, that kind of thing. Yeah. But I'm only speaking hypothetically. It sounds stupid, but
only the bookies are looking at a Ukraine win. All the polls in the community don't even see it finishing in the top 10.
No, they don't. And I see the juries kind of slanting this as well, if I'm honest.
Yeah, sure.
Not as much. I see it like top 10 in the juries, but only like barely 10th or 9th in the juries, if you ask me.
I think
whereas the televotes will.
But it's a solid qualifier.
It's a solid qualifier, yeah. There's no denying it. I still want to know how he plays that flute with not playing any notes. I have no idea what that's a particular...
Maybe because he's not actually playing the flute, because they don't play live instruments.
Yeah, you can't play live instruments at Eurovision, which is very annoying. But, nevertheless, you can sort of imagine...
I think there is a way they could do it. I reckon if
to play live instruments?
Yeah, basically, if you got like guitars, use the same guitars for each act. Because then you wouldn't have to. You wouldn't then have to like unplug different guitars and things like that. Same with a drum kit. Anybody could just use any old drum kit.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Brian said the lead singer isn't that good. Juries won't put it that high. Like I said, I agree they won't put it that high. I do disagree on the fact he's got some kind of vocal thing. It's just the rap element that will put maybe some people off. But recognise the fact it is Ukraine, it'll be high on the televotes regardless, maybe top 3 at least.
Yeah.
From the semi-final, jurors maybe squeezing it. Anyway, so we'll move on from that to song 7, Bulgaria. Intelligent music project with intention. Is this a qualifier for you or not?
Hell no. It's never going to qualify.
Nah.
The community hates it. I don't see the...
Well, they don't hate it. It's just not as high as everybody else.
I just think it's bottom of nearly every community poll. I just don't think this is going to qualify.
It is a shame, really, because we both like this as a rock song, as we already mentioned many a time in our live streams. But for some reason, this just doesn't gel well as a proper Eurovision entry.
No,
we've had good rock songs before. Cyprus 2016 probably comes to mind. That did okay.
And Finland 2006. Which
well, obviously, but I'm excluding those that have actually done well. I'm excluding Finland because obviously they've won and everything. But I'm including other type of rock songs, whether they've done well or not. But yeah, we just don't see this qualifying.
Manga, Turkey.
Oh, Manga's a good example. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. Manga, no, although some older jury members may give it some points. Again, it depends on the jurors, but I highly doubt they're not going through. I mean, I've even seen The house party performance that they did, even that was... Well, not of their own song, it was a different song, but even then it wasn't that much of a bell, was it? I don't know what's up with Intelligent Music Pod. They're producing songs, just not of as good quality. It's just one of them things. So that's a definite no-no. But is song number 8, The Netherlands, Steam. I don't know why she calls herself Steam, but whatever. With Didecte, The Death, as it's translated in English. It's qualifying, isn't it?
100%, yeah. Definite qualifier. As I said previously, I think this song is better than Arcade. I think the song is just one of those ones that stands out. I actually think it could finish in the top 10.
In the final itself?
Yes.
Well, it's up there amongst a lot of communities. Not so much in the bookies even, sorry.
No.
But, yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. It's like a lot of people are liking it in the community. Will that translate to votes? Yes, from the public. But the crucial is the jury part. Will they consider that as like an agreement with the public saying it's going to be up there? In terms of like musical stuff.
Usually the jury vote and the televote are definitely different.
Usually on some occasions.
Yeah, like for instance, if one song won the televote, the other song didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably the widest example, aside from Norway 2019, that was a good example, but they weren't that far down the juries. It was sort of about 15th, 16th, weren't they?
2016 was completely different.
2016 Poland is probably the best example of jury televote disparity. But that's like more in favour of the televoters. But it's very hard to like. I'm trying to remember a time when it was really popular with the juries and not so much with the televoters, but I'm struggling with that one.
Yeah.
But I can't see why they shouldn't match with the pair of them in terms of how they find it. Recent winners sometimes struggle. That is true, but
it's a good song.
It's definitely a good song. It's of quality. A lot of people are liking it in the community. As I said, a lot of people, even the Dutch themselves, are saying, "We know, Mum." I know about that. Mum's just sent me something about maybe the UK news and stuff like that from wee blogs and stuff like that. Anyway, never mind about that. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, back to the Netherlands. It's just strewn across the board. It's going to do well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted there. Right, song number 9. Back to just quickly, Brian. Recent winners sometimes do struggle. They can, but this one, as I say, is it may be foreign sounding, but it's a good foreign sounding one.
Yeah,
it's a good foreign language one. It's a good foreign language one. That's what I meant to say.
Nice to hear a song in Dutch as well.
Absolutely, and they thought they weren't going to do well in Dutch.
Yeah.
So there you go. Song number 9, Moldova, Zidub, Dub, and Adverhoff Brothers with the song Trenuletul. Do you think this is a qualifier or not?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I know you love this song, but I just can't see it qualifying.
Trouble is, being Moldova and Zidub Dob, because they've represented Moldova twice.
Yeah.
Oh no, they didn't represent Moldova twice, but they've represented Moldova twice.
Yeah, it was Moldova.
Oh, yeah. Both times. Did they qualify first time round?
Yeah, it was Get Lucky, wasn't it?
No, that was 2011. First time was 2005.
Yeah.
I need a reminder on that. Did they qualify? I can't remember now.
Yeah.
But either way, if they did, they're currently on an undefeated streak, and this is so daftly quite good. I think it could squeeze through, maybe, but I could. Yeah, borderline. I would agree. It is a borderline one for Moldova, but I reckon this could get over the line personally.
Hillbillies on a train.
Yeah, I reckon the Hillbillies on a train could get through. I wanted to go through because I want to go and just annoy him every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or during the whole 3 minutes.
Hope Malta qualify as well.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But the Jews won't go for Moldova. No. Maybe the televoters is that stupid, and you know what?
Yeah.
The public can be like. I don't know. We'll see about that one. Song number... Hillbillies on a train. Nicole liked that one.
Yeah.
Song number 10, Portugal, Maro with Cidade. I don't think I'm going to agree with you as far as qualifying is concerned, but what do you think?
I actually think it could qualify, but it needs to change its staging. I think the staging of that song is just dull. Just people going...
So bad.
Yeah, they're all sitting round. Like,
do you know what? As a studio song, it's a good listen.
Yeah.
I like the relaxation part of it. It's a good listen, but when you see it on the stage,
Yeah.
I'm also supposed to be single artist. Why is it 5 of them?
Yeah.
Why isn't the Spice Girls but quieter?
Yeah, it's just basically like, I think, as I said, that staging is awful. They really need to change that.
Juries will love Portugal for this one, and he also points out that Moldova may not get the votes because Romania's not in the semi-final. Good point.
Yeah, yes.
Portugal is a definite. Serbia too as well. But yeah, Juries will love Portugal. I suppose they might, but it might be the same as last year because they got a lot of love from the juries, didn't they?
Yeah. But it does need to change up its staging. It's awful.
Might not. I disagree with you. I have to be said. I don't think it's going to do enough because of that staging and the way it's all set up to actually qualify.
Yeah,
that's how I see
it.
Yeah, I honestly don't see it qualifying at this rate. It's a nice enough song. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people like it in the communities, in the polls, etc. But I don't know. Just not seeing it myself.
No.
But there you go. Song number 11, Croatia, Mia Dimsic with Guilty Pleasure. Is this a guilty pleasure enough to qualify for the final?
If they get rid of the distracting dancer. That's another one with really bad staging.
I think they've been clever. I think, honestly, as far as back to the running order, just very briefly, they've been clever about this. Mad staging, more not mad staging, but just bizarre staging, followed by even more bizarre staging. Yeah. Well, not staging per se, but just an odd dancer. Apparently the harmonies are great according to Brian for Portugal. Back to Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia, I don't think it'll qualify. With that
At
staging, and that staging is just, that like dancing is just distraction.
Yeah. I don't see it myself. I mean, they were harshly done by last year.
Yeah, they should have qualified last
year. Should have qualified. But, I mean, the semi-final, but of all the countries to beat him out, it was Norway that beat him out. Ironically, Norway are in the semi-final, same as Croatia, but we'll get to Norway in a minute. But yeah, at this rate, I don't see it qualifying for Croatia. Brian says no, because apparently, according to him, the song's a snooze fest.
Yeah, there is that as well.
She does try and elevate it. She's a good performer. She does try and elevate it, so I'm not going to discredit Mia for that. But song number 12, is this a qualifier for you? Denmark with Ready and the Show. Are you ready for the show for Denmark in the final?
I like the song, but no.
Nah.
I just think, going by the OGA polls, it's not scoring many points.
No, it isn't. It's virtually nil point, a couple of them.
Yeah.
Here's a bit of a shame because, well, I disagree with you as far as liking it because I don't. I would say I dislike it, not by some, but it's just this weird transition of going ballad to rock songs.
Yeah.
I just find that odd.
But I do love the sort of heart middle-aged women singing vibe. I think it's quite different.
Middle-aged? Oh my god, mate. Jesus Christ.
It looks like Bonnie Tyler in her heyday.
She does look like Bonnie Tyler, I will give you that. It's the believe in me and ready for the show. No. Anyway, I don't see it's qualifying myself. I think it's a definite no-show for Denmark. Yeah. Sorry for the pants. 13 for Austria, even not Australia. Told you I was a bit dim this today. Austria, Lumix featuring Pia Maria and Halo. Let me be a Halo. Is there an angel above for Austria for it to qualify?
No.
Ooh.
Because, I'm saying that, her live vocals have been terrible in the pre-parties.
Not all of them. She has improved.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll qualify. I just don't think dance songs translate live.
That's true. By the way, Brian, just back to Denmark. Just very quickly, he says it takes too long and unnecessary keys change. Both good points for Denmark. Definitely. Back to Austria. I mean, a lot of people are liking it in the old polies.
Yeah, but I don't think the juries go for it.
Simply because of the vocals.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But it does make you want if that is going to be the case. It makes you wonder why they would choose someone who
can't sing.
Exactly, in a nutshell, can't sing.
Yeah.
To do live vocals at the Eurovision Song Contest. Like, what were they thinking? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe because they just don't care.
Well, they care to a degree to put Conchita in.
Yeah, but that was different then. I don't think they care about Eurovision as much as they used to.
She will depend on Piers' vocals. She looks awkward on stage, says Brian. Absolutely freaking agree. I think the camera work will come into this. Because it depends on how good she will look on the camera, as well as her vocals. Obviously, the vocals are going to be key. But
I think
the camera work will also come into it.
What would also make it enhance it a bit is basically when she sings the chorus, do this.
How's she going to do that with a microphone in her hand?
Have one of those.
Could do.
Yeah. Let me see your halo.
Let me be your halo.
Let me be your halo. Yeah.
Or at the very least, just do it like that, but instead of a heart, do it like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Televotes, I think, will go for this because it's DJ. But we've had DJ ones before, none of them have gone through.
No, they haven't.
They have not gone through. Finland, a good example from.
As I said
years
before,
ago.
dance songs do not translate live.
They did well. Greece, 2014.
Yeah, but
That's like the only exception as far as DJs is concerned.
Yeah, but if you look at Cascada, she didn't actually translate live.
Yeah, but she didn't have a DJ.
No.
I know she's not good vocal. Yeah,
No,
okay.
yeah,
I hear you. But no, I get you. What was I say? Yeah, she's too inexperienced for Eurovision. She's only 18 years of age. Do you know what? The only thing I will say to that, Israel 2015. Agnia Golden Boy. He was only 18 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which is a bit mad because he only looked he looked like he was 35 in that, but there you go.
Golden Boy,
he was 18.
No way.
He was 18 at the time, as far as my memory is concerned.
He looked in his 30s.
I know exactly. I don't know what like I'm saying on commentary. I don't know what they're feeding them, but he looked quite old. But he was only 18 years of age in 2015. So that's the only thing I'm going to say in regards to that. Brian says, remember Cascada from a few years back. But yeah, did you not know that?
No, I did. I didn't hear that on the night. I didn't know he was 18. I thought he was a lot older.
Graham didn't mention that in commentary.
Wait, well, sometimes I don't listen to Graham Norton. I don't think he should be replaced, but that'd be another topic.
Yeah, that's definitely another topic.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree with you. Anyway, so Austria, I see this qualifying. Unlike you, I do see this qualifying, but as we all agree, it depends on her vocals.
Yeah.
So number 14, we'll move on to Iceland, sister with whatever it's pronounced in Icelandic, so apologies if I botch this. Mexicane Sol. So, there you go. Qualifying?
No. Absolutely not. No. It's not doing very well with with any polls.
No.
I can't see this qualifying at all. And to be fair though, it was a big act to follow with Daddy for it.
It was. By the way, we got some dogs in the studio. I say studio, lounge.
Yeah.
There's just at the bottom of your screen there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll press on whilst they've inadvertently got in here. Anyway, so I agree. Iceland's not qualifying whatsoever. I mean, the only choreography that they've got is just doing this.
Yeah, and it is like something out of Family Guy.
Yeah, or hillbillies as well, as you like to call them.
Yeah.
We're just saying a complete no. No, another boring one. Absolutely agree. It's just meh. It's just meh.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't say it's completely boring, but it's just meh.
Yeah, it's basically the same as that Family Guy episode where Peter and Lois done a hippie band.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the dogs are eating my food.
Oh, careful! Don't even eat your food.
There we go.
We've had food earlier. We had a kebab.
Good job. I put all the bones in here.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
See ya. Shush. It's only Dane. I better let him out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry for the breaking proceedings.
Wait. Come on. Let you get. Come on.
In the meantime, I'll sing Rock and Roll Kid.
No, you will not. Right. Back to the schedule. Song 15, Greece. Amanda Timford with Die Together. But more to the point, is it dying to be in the final?
I think it'll qualify. 100%.
Yeah, it'll qualify.
Greece is a really good, strong qualifier. They always do songs good enough to qualify. But saying that, when we were talking about this song, I do think the song's very morbid.
Tears go back in again. It's very morbid actually in terms of its what do you call it? What's the word again? The subject it's speaking about. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
It is very morbid subject. But she'll perform it well.
Suicide.
Oh.
That's one thing I think this song. They should change the title of this song to "Lie Together."
Yeah, Nicole's loving tear on the camera.
Yeah.
She's just underneath me at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eurovision and dogs, everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Greece is going to qualify. I do agree, but Brian says I don't think it will do as well as people think. I agree. I mean, I'll get 12 points from Cyprus. There's no denying it, but yeah, I just don't see it doing as well.
Saying that though, in the OGA,
I don't think it'll get jury wells.
Cyprus didn't give Greece 12 points.
No, they gave it 10 though.
Yeah.
It's not giving. It's giving a lot of points.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't give it the 12, which is always a shock.
She doesn't like other people. She's always a bit
iffy
with that. I'm sorry. See, will you get out? Come on. How'd you get? Come on. I love her, but it's the wind that's blowing the door open.
Yeah.
Anyway, never mind. So, I do agree Greece is qualifying. Jurors, I don't see it doing as well as people think with the jurors. Might get a lot of votes on the televote, but not as much as people think. That's what I think about that. But we both agree it's qualified.
Yeah, 100%.
Probably top 5, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Something like that. But it would be a top 5 and an absolute belter of a banana. With Norway subwoofer and Give That Wolf a Banana on 16. Even though you're not a fan of it, do you see it qualify?
No.
Oh, for the love of God!
I don't think the juries will vote for this song. I actually think they're going to slam it.
Well, I fully disagree with you. Why do you think it's going to slam? Why do you think it's going to slam?
Because it's a stupid song, isn't it? I mean, seriously, who actually thinks that a song about wolves eating bananas instead of their grandmas is acceptable at Eurovision? It's not. It ruins the credibility of the contest.
The only thing I will say is that A, they're doing well in a lot of polls. I will briefly interrupt when I say 4 of us here, according to Nicole. Thank you all for joining. Letting us know your thoughts of what you think is going to qualify, by the way, down in the old comments below and in the live chat. And Cyprus and Greece are like that couple that everyone knows are sleeping together but claim they're not, according to Brian.
Yeah,
good
absolutely.
It'll probably qualify, but I don't like it. I know you guys don't like it, but I personally love Norway a lot. I think it's so daft. I do not know why you don't think it'll qualify. I honestly don't.
I just think the juries won't vote for novelty acts.
They voted for novelty acts before Italy.
Yeah, but this is
2017.
This has got to be one of the worst songs in Eurovision history.
Well, I don't know where your ears are at. That's all I would say.
It's awful. It really is.
I don't know why everybody's saying they're not a fan of it. Nicole thinks it will qualify as well. I'm a big fan of it, and I think it will absolutely slay in the qualification. I can see it potentially, judging by all of what we've been seeing, potentially winning the semi-final. That's how I see it.
Oh, God.
I know, oh God, but I am in sound mind to see it winning the semi-final.
I actually think they might be cheating because they don't actually have microphones.
Oh, they'll have a microphone on the night.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've had to. By the way, in terms of the pre-parties and stuff like that, they have been singing live. I can check all of that.
No, they've been miming.
They have been singing live.
They've been miming.
They sung live in that little house party stuff.
Did they?
Yes, they did. Albeit with like that autotune stuff, but that's you can have autotune.
Yes.
Which is a bit daft, but still.
No, I think autotune should be banned.
Can you do the dance? I haven't practiced it yet, but I will do the dance. Trust me.
Well, let's put it this way: I won't be joining in with you.
I know the bit of it. It's sort of like I know that bit of it, but I don't know the rest of the dance. But I will be practicing it. Absolutely, like I did with Lithuania last year. I'm trying to remember Lithuania last year now. But I'll get back to you on that one. But I'm trying to remember it all. Anyway, let's talk about briefly the final song from the first semi-final. Armenia. Rosalind with Snap. Is it snapping your heels a lot? Sorry. For the qualification to the final.
I personally thought this would qualify, but for some reason it hasn't actually scored any points on the OGAE poll. Which I'm really shocked about.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one.
Germany has more points than it, which is even weirder.
Well, we quite like Germany, to be fair.
Yeah, but I thought this song would be a solid qualifier.
I will do it. Don't worry, Brian. I will do the dance. Anyway, carry on about Armenia.
Yeah, I think this song should technically be a solid qualifier, but after seeing the OGAE poll results, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit strange there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a bit too quiet for to stand out from the rest. That being said, it is a bit different compared to the rest, but is it maybe just that little bit too quiet whereby it might get lost?
Well, I don't know. Maybe, but they do have the advantage of performing last on the night.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true, but not all time. If anything, I think last position is almost as bad as starting second.
Yes.
Because it hasn't really transpired that well. I mean, we started last in 2014 and we barely got anywhere.
No.
Same for other examples. I know San Marino hardly got anywhere last year.
No.
That's almost become... Maybe being last.
I think
it's not a good thing.
destroyed that act.
Well... Still got 12 from... Was it Finland?
Yeah.
From the jurors. So, I don't know. I don't know. I see it... I'm trying to think of the others. So I said yes for Albania, no for Latvia, maybe for Lithuania, no for Switzerland, no for Slovenia, Ukraine, yes, Bulgaria, no, Netherlands. Well, judging by the rest, I'm going to say yes for Armenia because I think it is just that little bit different compared to the rest. So by comparison, I would say yes, it would just qualify.
Yeah.
But maybe like circa 9th or 10th or something like that.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. OGA have got things wrong before. That is true. That is very true. They haven't always been accurate. OGAE.
Yeah, like, for instance, this overrating of Spain, for instance.
Well, we'll get to Spain later. Actually, speaking of which, let's just go through them. The two countries that are booting in the first semi-final, but not necessarily taking part. And they, of course, automatic qualifiers, France and Italy. We'll deal with France first.
Yeah, you guys won't do the big five as they're
Exactly, yeah. We'll do France first, which are Alvan and Arhez and Fulan. In terms of whether they do well or not. Where do you see this being in the grand finale?
Going by fan polls, some have ranked it quite high and some haven't. So I would say this is a top 15 solid song. Mm-hmm. But I think it might just edge into the top 10. I don't think it's a definite top 10 song.
So about 10th to 15th?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I see France... I mean, it's around about correct, I think. But I can't... I do like this, though. I personally do really like this. Much better than last year. But that's, my personal tastes. But as far as... my thoughts of where it would end up, I think it could squeeze in the top 10. I can't see why I shouldn't.
Yeah,
absolutely. A lot of people are rating it.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't see why I shouldn't. And also, 15 to 20th, according to Brian, he reckons France have been overhyped. Could have been, maybe, but...
especially with that river dance style staging, and I'll call it River France.
I don't see where you get the river dance reference from, personally, but...
Because it's very Celtic.
Is it?
Yeah, it sounds very Celtic.
I don't see it myself, but there you go.
I give them the fact they've gone for uniqueness and singing in that Breton language, though. Which is something different that's never been heard at Eurovision before.
Not the first time they've gone outside of French language. So 2011 is a good example. But
it's a very sort of really niche language that no one's ever thought about singing in, and
that's true.
I always love it when a country tries something that's never been done before.
Nope, that's true.
Yeah.
Belgium 2003 was one whereby they made up their own language and somehow they got second. So
and Australia with that unique staging in 2019. Gravity.
Oh yeah, well that's I suppose it's something similar to that.
Yeah, because the song was bad, really, as it was, and then the staging kind of elevated it.
Yeah, I would agree the song was meh.
Yeah.
But yeah, the staging was just like out of this world, was it
Yeah,
not?
that's why it done so well.
Brittany is Celtic influence. Who's Brittany?
Breton.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
see, that's how I get that.
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Next year, the UK should sing in Welsh. Could do.
Why not? We never tried
or
it.
Or Celtic, for that matter, or Scottish Celtic, or whatever they call it.
Gaelic, yeah.
Scottish Gaelic, I mean,
Yeah.
sorry.
Or
My
what about
localness.
ye old English, like thou this? And, well, why not? Something different. Why wouldn't you just try something like that? I don't understand why we always just sing in normal English. We could actually. There's so many other languages that make up the UK.
Yeah, you are right, but that being said, from a certain degree, when you go up north, could sing in Indian.
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Well,
If you're from Birmingham, for
those other
example.
sort of communities, yeah, why not?
I believe there's some from that sort of community in Manchester, by.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, Bollywood style act would be quite good at Eurovision, I thought.
Why not? Let's move on to Italy. We should point out, obviously, the artists are Mahmood and Blanco with the song Brividi, Brividi. We both love it, but it's drawing at number 9, which I should point out is where the UK were drawn last year. So, anyway, never mind about all that. Where do you see it being at?
Potential winner. Top 2.
Ooh, top 2?
Yes.
Wow.
Potential winner. I actually think, we'll come on to it in a minute, but I actually think this is going to be a 2-horse race between Italy and Sweden.
Ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. I see at least top 5. Maybe at least the top 3 as well. For Italy, do I see it winning? I mean, it has potential, and a lot of the polls are saying that as well. Well, obviously, the bookies are saying that, aside from Ukraine. I don't know. I just think a lot of people have got this sort of thing in their mind whereby if the host shouldn't do as well as per when last year when they won it, but that's like a sort of people to force upon rather than necessarily a curse, if you know what I'm saying. Like, people shouldn't vote for it because it's the host nation, which is
ridiculous.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Look at Ireland. They won it 3 times in a row.
4 and 5
And
in
I
the
think
90s.
this is probably the biggest chance of a back-to-back win ever since those days.
I fully agree. I do agree. The only thing I will say is maybe the staging they just need to get right. Obviously, just have them two together is fine. When was the last time a host did well with the public? Well, aside from Ireland, I suppose the only time you could say a host ever did well with the public, aside from Ireland, UK 98, second, and Estonia 2002
what about Germany
was third.
2012? It was the same singer, wasn't it?
It was. She came 10th. Not bad, but not as much as the other examples I mentioned.
Yeah.
I think Latvia did that well, did they, in 2002?
You can't count Austria 2015.
2003,
so
sorry,
they got
they
0
did.
points.
No, they didn't. No. They also did 4. Denmark, I suppose, probably in terms of the last decade is the best example because I think they came 10th, didn't they?
Yeah, they
in
did.
2014.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any others. Oh, no, Azerbaijan. My apologies. Azerbaijan was the best, 2012, when they came 4th.
Oh, yeah, good song.
Very good song, quality song. That was probably the best example. Hi, Agera, my Polish lovely. How you doing? 5 with us at the moment. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We're basically briefly, in case you have missed it, we're talking about each of the semi-finals, whether we think they qualifies or not, and we're also going through the big 5 very briefly now. We're just talking about Italy, as to whether it'll do well or not. We, of course, both think it'll at least fight for the win. I do think it will fight for the win. I'm just unsure as to whether it will win. That's how I see it. Do I want it to win? Why not?
It's
I love it.
captivating, that song. It really is.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's about it. Let's move on to semi-final 2 then. And starting off with Finland, the Rasmus and Jezebel. We both love this one.
It's our personal winner.
It's our personal winner. I'm going to show this because because Brian says Azerbaijan 2011 was to quote an S winner. By the way, I almost forgot to put. Where's that gone then? Why's the chat not there?
I don't understand why the fan community don't like that song. I thought it was quite good. Running Scared.
I quite like Running Scared as well.
It was a lovely song.
It was one of my because I had a girlfriend at the time, and it was our song together.
Yeah.
I'm scared tonight.
You had it as your ringtone at one stage as well.
It was. Brian reckons Finland will be a borderline qualifier. Well, I can't see why I shouldn't qualify.
No, that's 100% qualifier. This one. I mean, as we love the Rasmus, so one of those bands.
I think the establishment of the Rasmus will get them through.
Yeah, especially, and also they've got their fan base to vote for them because they've obviously got they were a big hit in the UK and they got the UK vote.
Yeah, it's the only thing that will set me back slightly is I don't think it'll be a runaway success in the semi-final. I reckon it might squeeze. I think it'd be a squeeze in if you ask me.
Yeah.
But we cannot see why it shouldn't qualify. But we reckon it'll be a squeeze in, maybe 8th place or something like that. Because it's not doing that much well in the communities. But I reckon the jurors will love this.
Yeah.
Simply because we've had established rock songs already. We've had a previous rock winner. Yes, I know. We always keep saying that songs that will try to copy the previous winner will not do as well, but maybe this is an exception. I don't know. We'll see. I reckon it will qualify personally. Yeah. Song number 2, Israel, Michael Ben David, I Am. He is Michael Ben David, and is he qualifying towards the final?
I'm not sure, even if is he actually going to be there. There's that question of that. I actually don't think this will qualify personally. I think it's I just don't think it's a good enough song.
Yeah, I am in agreement. As much as he will try and, as the old saying goes, slay it in the slay it in the semi-final, it's just not one of them sort of songs you would think yes qualify.
It's like if Rylan entered Eurovision, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's such a bad but he's a brilliant host and TV personality, but terrible singer.
Brian and Agera both saying about Finland just quickly. He thinks the juries won't appreciate it, but I tend to disagree. And last vocal, it's bad in pre-party, said Agera. I know his vocals, back briefly to Finland, I know his vocals aren't great, but I reckon they will be primed and ready, shall we say, for the semi-final. To Israel, back to Israel. It's not a qualifier for me. Good vocalist, but the song is just all over the place, says Brian. I fully agree. It's just one of them songs that's all over the place. Yeah. There is some ethnic vibes to it, which will catch people's imagination. Yeah, it ain't qualifying. No, not qualifying by comparison of others, especially in regards to this one. Song number 3, Serbia, Constructor with Inconfessano. I mean, we both have polarising opinions about whether we like this or not, but do you see it qualifying?
Yeah, 100%. It's going to get the Eastern European vote easily.
It will. Plus, I just think it's one of them songs that will. It'll just be captivating.
It's completely mad, this song.
Oh, it's mad. Yeah. Absolutely mad. That's why I love it.
And it makes no sense whatsoever. How do you go from Meghan Markle to washing hands to something about a damaged spleen? I mean, it's just crazy.
Have I not already told you the?
Yeah, I know, but I know that, but I just find this so crazy. I just find it. Yeah.
I've explained it to you. It is still bizarre in your head.
I know. It's still really bizarre. Yeah.
No, but look, I guess both seeing it to begin with it is a bit bizarre, especially with the constant washing of hands. But people will relate to washing hands because of the situation that we're in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So there you go. Agera says she loves the Rasmus is my high school, absolutely. Montenegro and North Macedonia both in the semi, so yes, Serbia will absolutely qualify thanks to those two, especially Montenegro. 24 points all around. Do you know what I mean?
Because they used to be a country together.
Exactly. Yeah. Crazy song, says Nicole. I know, sis. I know it's a crazy song, but it's qualifying. We both know it's qualifying. Yeah. And hell, why not? we need people to remind them. We need someone to remind people to wash their hands on a constant basis.
And to sing about Meghan Markle.
Well,
I wonder if she actually knows that.
she probably will come. If not made the 10th, if not made the 12th, at least made the 14th.
Yeah, I'd like to actually hear her opinion on that.
If not made the 14th, at least made the 12th.
She's been name dropped in a Eurovision song.
I should probably recognise it at some point.
Yeah.
If not, people would have already sent it to her. Anyway, it's qualifying regardless. We say Serbia's qualifying. Anyway, will the same be said for Azerbaijan, song number 4? Nadia Rustanli, with Fade to Black.
No.
Nah.
No, absolutely not.
No.
It's just too dated.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not going to actually. I don't think it might. I actually think this could be a 0-pointer in the semi.
Oh, that is a big question. Is it a 0-pointer? I reckon it might not score many points.
No.
I reckon it could be a potential last place. I would agree with that because this is basically previous Eurovision songs mashed into one. But it's like stuff we've heard but don't really want to hear again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, just no. We do not want to hear this all over again. And it's a shame because Azerbaijan have made some good stuff in the past.
Yeah, I have to say it's probably the worst entry Azerbaijan has ever sent.
I agree. This is definitely the worst one. It's just not captivating us.
No.
It's not bad by any stretch of the imaginations. It is not a bad song.
This and
it's
Skeletons
just not great. It's not even good.
This and Skeletons 2017.
Well, I like Skeletons. I love Skeletons. I disagree with you. I like Skeletons. But yes, this one is just a meh.
Yeah.
Of epic proportions. It's just a meh. It won't captivate people. It's not bad. The structure is quite good actually, but no, it's just no. It's just the quality of it. But will the same quality be said for song number 5, Georgia, Circus Mercus and Lock Me In?
No. The polls ain't voting for this either.
They're not. I will agree.
I don't see this doing very well.
I would agree. Even though I think it will be a little bit like... I wouldn't be surprised if they sort of make some mad camera effects. Just to elevate it a little bit more. But I do agree it's not qualifying.
Yeah.
But then again, we're voting in it and we do tend to vote for Georgia. Well, I know our jurors vote for Georgia. Put it that way.
Why?
We gave 12 to that mad one with the kaleidoscope stuff, didn't we?
Oh.
In 2016.
We didn't vote for it though.
No, we didn't. But I'm saying the UK jurors gave Georgia 12 points in 2016, and that was I forgot. It was Shades of Mud on Your Skin. That one. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my.
The one with the weird camera effects and where you're like get scars in your eyes, shall we say? I don't know why the jurors gave it 12 points. I think even Graham was a bit shell shocked by that one. Lock them away and never send them back, says Brian in regards to Georgia. Yeah, but it's just qualifying. Just please be in agreement for me for once in regards to song number 6, Malta, Emma Muscat, and I Am What I Am. Is it qualifying?
I actually think it might qualify. It's 50-50. I know you hate this song, and I just really would love to have this in the final just to annoy you.
Well, that I can understand, but permission to hit you with this pillow?
No.
Okay. If this qualifies, honestly, I swear to God, right? If this qualifies by any stretch of the imagination, I'm going to personally come down there and shake those jurors, assuming it will get the jurors, by the throat if it helps it qualify.
That's a bit too far.
It was figure of speech. I'm not actually going to do it.
That sounds like something Jeremy Clarkson would say.
Well, I wouldn't mind. doing that. So bland, says Brian in regards to Malta. It better not qualify.
Everybody
Honestly, they're
vote for it.
No,
just
we
to
don't.
Annoy him.
No. Do it for your own sanity. Please don't vote for it. It's just so crap.
I'm going to vote for that on that night.
I won't. No, you will not. And I will not. Okay. Well, yeah, hello. My mum's just there. Oh, yeah, you can use the shoe. We're just trying to get a bit of ventilation in here, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Awesome. Anyway, so yeah, please do not vote for Malta, ladies and gentlemen. I beg of you. And you will not vote for it. You will not vote for it.
And Nicole, as you're watching, we got to vote for that just to annoy him.
No. No. I'll put up with it. I won't make a toilet break of it. I'll put up with it. But I will be like that, basically, throughout it.
I am going to vote for that on the night.
No, you will not. And I know what I am, and I know I absolutely hate Malta this year. Song number 7. Let's move on swiftly. Song number 7, San Marino. Achille Lauro with Stripper. We both really like this one.
Yeah.
But is it qualified?
No.
It isn't. No, it isn't.
It's not
It is not,
very well.
And I do want it to qualify. We both really want this to qualify.
But it's not going to.
It's not.
No.
Fan base aren't going for it. It is, unfortunately, whatever way you look at it, even though they're more established in Måneskin, it is arguably one of the biggest Control-C's, Control-V's of last year's winner.
And a Billy Idol claim.
And a Billy Idol. Something about Billy... To be honest with you, I'm a bit lost about the Billy Idol thing, but okay, fine. Belter first song was better, absolutely agree with you. But yeah, we both love it. And I know all I need is love. We both really like it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. It does not qualify. So it's just, I don't know whether there's like a badge or something with some of these countries that just will not qualify, but I don't know. We just don't see it doing well. We see it qualifying for some reason. It may squeeze out. You never know. But I don't see the jury's going for this.
No.
Personally, yeah, Måneskin Mark II, fully agree, Agera. Anyway, let's move on to Son number 8, Australia, Sheldon Riley with Not the Same. Unlike San Marino, we're not really big fans of this one, are we?
No, but I still think it'll qualify because of the rest of the fan base like it.
Yeah, I agree. It's just one of them ones
I just find the staging a bit too... It's one of those dreary, sort of depressing sort of songs.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree. I can see it... Small fly. I see it like... maybe 7th or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be top 5, isn't it? Juries are going to fall for this. Maybe the televoters will give it just about top 10 on their own side. Buzz off. But the jurors will like top 3 it, top 2 it, or something like that. Because it's a belter of a vocalist, don't get me wrong. But the song is too much of his vocals, if you ask me. Juries will vote for it, not so much on the public. Fully agree with you, but it's qualifying. Sheldon's absolutely amazing. I totally agree with you, Agera. He is an amazing artist. We're just a bit confused on that mask thing. I know it's a personal reasons of that whole silvery glitter mask thing. Because he was bullied a lot when he was younger.
If you pardon the pun, it probably wouldn't be the same without it.
Yeah. I think that's the main reason for why he's doing it. Come on. I think it's the main reason why he's doing it. But it's qualifying. Yeah. Song number 9, Cyprus and Dromake. Hope I pronounced that right with the song Ella. Again, like Australia, we're not fans of it.
No, I don't think it'll qualify.
Ooh.
I think it's too much of a copy of all the other rubbish that Cyprus has invented over the last few years. And I just think really they need to mix it up a bit. I don't think I think the old female soloist is not going to work for him anymore.
Okay. I mean, the song is a bit bland, but I'm in
It's going to get 12 points from Greece, though.
Yeah. The only thing I will say is that Greece aren't in this particular semi-final.
Yes.
But
if they got to the final, it would get.
Oh yeah. But I see it qualifying. Simply because of the fact that the love it does have quite a bit of surprising love, overhyped love if you ask me, but it does have the love from the community. I do agree. If it does Brian says if it does qualify, it would be 10th. Agera loves it, by the way. I'm not. We're not fans of it ourselves, but I see it qualifying. I do see it qualifying. Simply because it's just that little bit quirky and a little bit different compared to the rest. But then again, it will depend on the stage.
Yeah, it will.
Because we're not so sure about the staging, will we?
No.
There's an internally selected song. But I see it qualifying. Maybe a smidge. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit odd. She's not done any pre-parties. That is true. She's not done any pre-parties. But Cyprus and Greece have got that sort of badge on them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Constantly qualifying all
Italy
the time.
never really do pre-parties either.
But do they need to?
No.
Do they need to this year?
No, but they never do anyway.
No, that's true. And speaking of which, there's one person that's done quite a lot of pre-parties and getting a lot of love from Weeby Blogs. Song 10, Ireland, Brooke That's Rich. Is it qualifying?
I'd hope to say yes, but I can't see it.
No, why not?
It's just not getting that amount of votes from the community.
No.
But in fact, I think there's a slim chance it could, because obviously it's got the UK vote. But I don't know. I think it's going to struggle.
Maybe you might get 8 points from jurors and televoters, so 16 in total or something like that. But even so, but yeah, I touched upon Weeby Blogs because they're getting a lot of love from Weeby Blogs, as we already mentioned before.
Which I don't really understand. Weeby Blogs are a really thing. When we looked at the poll the other day, who was winning it?
Oh, that was a bot. That was a whole bot things. They fixed it since then.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah. Well, just to briefly touch upon it, Weeby Blogs obviously shouted out a poll for all the people to do it. And for a little while, when it was first launched, Bulgaria were top of it, but then commenters were sort of going, this isn't right. And as a result, they fixed it since then. So Italy are, I think, top of the... Sweden. No, Sweden are top of the shop. UK are 6th, by the way, in case you're interested.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bulgaria way down, but for some reason they went top because of all the bots. But back to Ireland. I mean, it'd be nice to see it qualifying.
Yeah.
I think for change.
I think we'll give it a vote on the night, won't we? To help it get through.
It depends on the staging.
Yeah.
Again, it'll depend on the staging. But we still prefer, we're gonna get out of it. We're gonna get out of it. We still prefer.
That was our favourite from that.
We still prefer that one, but...
Yeah.
Okay. But then again, the public did not love That's Rich whatsoever.
No.
They did not. But it's your entry, so it's unfortunate. Yeah. I don't think it's qualifying though, personally. No. I don't see it qualifying, but might give it a vote.
Yeah.
Brooke is a crazy girl, says Agara. Brian says I love Brooke, but she's got such a big. We all love Brooke. I think we all really like Brooke. She's
really taken it as like she's done nearly every pre-party.
Oh, she's promoted left, right, and centre.
I think she's really like showing so much enthusiasm for the contest.
Yeah.
You can't take that from her. She's loving it.
But again, it's the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
James Newman last year, great personality, lovely bloke. Still
awful
song. Still got no points.
Sing.
I think he can sing better than us. Can sing better than Austria this year.
Nah.
I still say he's better than Austria. Probably hey, let me know in the comments if you agree with that.
Probably the worst actual singer the UK have ever actually said.
Say better than Austria this year. I'd say so. Anywho, moving on to 11. Only the Roop. Oh yeah, that was crazy. I did a brief video on that, by the way, in case you were really interested. The Roop, for some reason, they thought that Brooke Scullion was performing
in Russia.
At a place called Kremlin. But it's actually an Irish. Irish. It's a nightclub, a gay bar nightclub, located in Northern Ireland.
Which really should be changed.
It's called Kremlin.
Yeah.
But they did it as a parody. They did it to take the mick out of the whole, fact it's Kremlin and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But it's located in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Hence why she went there, no problem performing there whatsoever. But yeah, they have since apologised. So. Anyway, all no mind of that. All good at the end. Anyway, we'll move on swiftly to North Macedonia on 11, Andrea and Circles. North Macedonia have done one in the past, but is it qualifying for you for this one?
No. It's just too forgettable.
Yeah.
It's
I would agree.
Very forgettable song.
I do agree. All at the Kremlin, yeah. Supergirl. I think she was talking about Ireland, and that would be like someone performing at 10 Downing Street. Good point. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Ireland. In Ireland's case, yes.
Who's going to perform for that liar?
Hey, let's move politics aside from that. We have our own thoughts about what's currently going on in British politics, obviously, but yeah, let's not dwell on it too much. Great voice, but the song doesn't go anywhere for North Macedonia. Fully agree with you, Brian. It's a no-hope. It's not qualifying. I briefly did like it. I'm not going to lie. I had a little brief thing where I was like, this is quite nice, got a good sound. And it's quite full. But even then, after a while, you hear it a few more times. It's just meh.
Yeah,
it's just another meh song. It's just not going to get anywhere. No. I don't see it myself. And we're circling all the way to song 12, Estonia, Stefan, and pardon me, with hope. Estonia, is it qualified?
Yes.
Well, we certainly hope so.
Yeah, we certainly hope so.
Exactly.
But we love this one, don't we?
We love this one, and it's a qualifier. There's no denying it.
Yeah, and we just love the country vibes of this song, and what the meaning of the song is.
I fully agree. You dropped your mask. There you go. It's definitely more meaningful.
Yes,
definitely more meaningful as far as recent events are concerned. He'll perform it well. He'll probably get those bloody cowboys on there again.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a country song, and he does country stuff in his music video.
Maybe some virtual reality staging, maybe.
He says get rid of the Cowboys. Don't you know? I say keep the Cowboys. I say keep the Cowboys, Brian.
Oh, it's a country song.
It's a country song, exactly.
Have Cowboys.
Exactly. They're doing the Western, for God's sake. They're doing the duel.
Yeah.
Pokemon partner or whatever it is. I can't remember now. And he says, Algera says Andrea has a great song for North Macedonia.
Nah.
I disagree on that one.
No.
But everyone loves Stefan, but we agree. We hope it's qualifying, and it's better qualifying. Song 13, Romania, WRS with Yamame, I think I pronounced it right, is a qualifying.
No. Terrible song. Very forgettable.
It is a been and done before song.
Let's put it this way, Romania haven't had a good song for years now.
No, that's true.
Their songs have just gone terrible. Every song since Goodbye has been awful.
Yeah, and even then Goodbye didn't qualify, did it?
No, and I like that one.
Yeah, but it was crap staging, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it wasn't great staging.
And also Yodel, it was awful as well, and I don't understand why people actually voted for that.
I might have voted for it, I can't remember now, but I really liked it.
Yodeling is annoying.
So I'm winding him up now about that. I would rather have Ireland than Romania. Yeah, I would agree. I don't see Romania qualifying this year at all.
No.
He will perform it well. I think he will absolutely slay it, as always. But that's his persona. Yeah, he'll do well. He'll perform it well, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he's not qualifying. But will the same be said for Poland? Song 14, Okman with Reva. My old Polish girl, Garrett, you love this one. You are hoping it's qualifying. Is it qualifying?
100% qualifying.
Of course it is.
100%. It's the best entry Poland have ever entered for a start.
Absolutely. Definitely, probably the best since the first rendition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just such a brilliant song.
Absolutely. Brian says he loves Yodel it, by the way.
Oh.
But yeah, we love Poland. Absolutely love Poland. It's just his presence is going to be there. And even if he is ill, there's still like powerful vocals, powerful song. If anything, the structure of the song kind of surprises you a little bit because it's with the piano intro, almost similar to maybe Armenia 2014, but then it sort of hits you straight away with the boom, and then
And your screams gone off.
Well, that's fine then.
And also it's got vibes of arcade in it.
Absolutely. Brian said it's sailing through. Absolutely. Nicole says Poland is qualifying, and Agera's gone. Okman. Love eyes. Obviously. But it's qualifying. Yeah. Of course it's qualifying. Of course it's qualifying. I say top 5 from the semi-finals.
Yeah, definitely the best Polish entry.
No, I say top 3 from the semi-finals at least.
Yeah.
I say top 3 from the semi-finals. But let's move on to song 15, Montenegro, Vladana with Breathe. Let's just both say it's not qualifying. It's not. It's not qualifying. It's same as Romania. We don't think it's qualifying.
But it might get votes from Macedonia and
Serbia.
That's
the case. In my squeeze out then.
Yeah.
That's why. This is why I don't. None of us like Diaspora or not. the diaspora, sorry, not
Yeah.
diaspora, diaspora, but we don't
also
like
the
political votes.
Balkans do tend to always vote for each other, so yeah. So there is a 50-50 chance there.
Bayern, just going back to Poland, and no problem, Agera. Brian's saying about Poland, putting my neck on the line and saying Ockman is better than Sheldon. Ooh, that's a debate. Because Sheldon's got an amazing voice, let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we disagree with that one.
Do you think there's any chance?
Well, I would anyway.
Do you think there's any chance of Poland winning?
That's a good shout. I'd say at least top 10, assuming they get there.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Wouldn't it be nice to see Eurovision in Poland? It would be. I mean, like for instance, in Warsaw, it would be or Krakow, for instance.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be a really lovely city for it.
Yeah, they are very good cities. I know they host good speedway events. They're very big on motorcycle speedway. I'm a big fan of that.
They host the Euros really well, didn't they?
And they host the Euros as well. Euro football. Montenegro, back to them. Brian says she's been a disappointment in the pre-party. She needs to understand less is more. I'm not so sure about that. She's been trying her best, I would say, in terms of promoting, but I don't know. I think if you're going to try and at least promote it as best of your ability. She's got good vocals. There's no denying she's got great vocals. It's just the Mare song. It's just another Mare song again. It's just Mare again. And we're going to ignore it. Sorry, guys. But they want to go from the semi-final. Ooh, voice crack. Song 16, Belgium, Jeremy McKeesey, with the song Miss You. Is it qualified?
Yes.
Ooh.
I think it will qualify. I think it's got that thing to get through, but I think it could qualify, but I don't think it would do very well in the final.
Ooh, yeah. Bit like last year.
Yes.
Yeah, I see your point. I'm trying to think how many I've put through so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. On that basis, I will say yes. I will say yes, Belgium is qualifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. It's not going to do as well. As much as we do like the vibes from Jeremy with his Miss You Now.
Very Michael Jackson.
Apparently, Brian says Jeremy's been a disappointment in the pre-parties as well. That is true. He has been largely ignored. I will grant you on that. You're saying Vladana's a bit too shouty, by the way. Maybe, I don't know. But Jeremy, he has been a disappointment in the pre-parties. I will grant you on that because he hasn't really been mentioned a lot. Nobody's really mentioning him. But I can't see why he shouldn't have a good staging presence.
No, absolutely.
No, but I don't know. Maybe it is a toss-up, but I can't see why it shouldn't qualify. Again, would prefer Ireland over Belgium. Ooh, says Brian. Nicole loves this one, though. Nicole loves this one.
Yeah, I know she loves this one.
Agera says she's from Warsaw, by the way. Lovely town. Not that I've been there, but I'm sure it's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, you probably host Eurovision really well there. It's a lovely city.
Absolutely. But one country we fully agree, like Poland, is also qualifying. Song 17, Sweden, Cornelia Jacobs with Hold Me Closer. It's probably the winner from the semi-final, is it not?
Absolutely, and probably potential winner of the whole contest.
Probably. It will. We reckon it will fight for it.
Yeah.
I think, aside from Finland, this is my top. My personal top.
Ireland, your record is basically on a thread.
It is in jeopardy.
Yes,
it is in jeopardy.
Is in jeopardy. And also to point out as well, as I said to you earlier, the last time Italy hosted Eurovision, Sweden won.
They did. Talk about history repeating itself, and it does tend to do that more often than not in the Eurovision Song Contest as of late.
Like Israel, for instance, winning every 20 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Brian says about with Belgium's got no charisma, he's boring. And Agera says it's a Belgium Dirty Diana.
That's a Michael Jackson song, Dirty Diana.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Dirty Diana. Yeah.
I only know about like Billie Jean.
Yes. Dirty Diana. Yeah. Who is that vibe there?
Oh, okay. I need to hear the song then.
Yeah, I'll play it for you in a bit.
Alright, cheers. Play it to me after this live stream or something. But Sweden, it's qualifying. There's no denying it. It's probably fighting for it. Like I say, we probably reckon this is going to be the the winner of the semi-final. That is for sure.
And the whole contest, probably.
Assuming he gets there, we reckon it will. Not even up to the debate. Juries will be drawn to it like a magnet for Sweden. Absolutely agree.
Love Sweden. They
course
always,
they do.
they
Of course.
always. I mean, a lot of their entries were really overscored by the.
Oh God, they were overscored, especially 2019.
Yeah.
That was
Too
well
late
overscored.
for love.
That was well overscored. That was
And
well.
pointed out that guy, John Lundvik, actually wrote bigger than us.
Let's say about that one.
Yeah.
Better. No, it's no winner. Says well, what did I say, Brian? He went wash your mouth out, Jamie. I can't remember what I said now. But no, it's no winner, says Agera. You're probably hoping Poland would win, knowing you.
Yeah.
But
Poles are loving it. It's like top of a lot of the polls with Italy. Yeah.
I don't know. There you go. Hold me closer. Anyway.
Yeah.
But finally voice break again. Finally returning to Zone 18 from the second semi-final. Czech Republic with We Are Domi with lights off. Before we point out where we discuss more to the point where we think it's going to end up. We Are Domi, by the way, have just released a duet with Lake Malawi.
Yes.
Not that I've heard of it, but well, there you go. But do we think We Are Domi are going through?
50-50.
Oh.
I as much as I like this song, I don't know if it's going to get enough votes to qualify.
Oh. Apparently, I washed my mouth out for not knowing Michael Jackson songs. I do know some. I just didn't know that one. Alright, I forgot about that one. Sorry. It's not like I know every single ABBA song off by heart. Do you know what I mean? Or
I do.
or say Queen. Well, do you know quite a few more Queen songs than I do anybody else? Anyway,
Status quo, we know.
Status quo, we know, yeah,
Yes.
but nobody really knows Status Quo that well. Yes, similar Michael Jackson. I'm gonna miss you now, Dirty Diana. That's it. Yeah. I know about that. Wasn't the song rejected by the UK? Which song was that? Wasn't that song? Remind me what that was, Brian. Back to Czech Republic. You say it's 50-50. Going by my vibes of what I've thought now, I'm gonna say yes. But again, like Austria, it's another vocal issue.
Yes.
Because you can't seem to hit that high note.
No.
Which is a bit odd. Well, depending on the performance, you should be inconsistent with vocals, exactly as what I said.
Yeah.
Czech always tend to struggle. I literally just said that right now.
Yeah.
I if it does qualify, which I think it will, I think it might score poor from the televoters again.
Yeah, definitely.
They just never seem to get... It's like another badge for Czech Republic. They never do well with the televoters.
No.
I don't know what it is. Let's now go through the three countries that vote in this second semi-final, what we think they're going to do, or how we think they're going to do in the grand finale. Starting off with Germany, Malik Harris and Rockstars. We both like this one.
Yeah, we like it, but the Eurovision community doesn't. So I think it will be another bottom 5 place for Germany.
Okay. Brian says about the John Lundvik one. Apparently, we rejected Too Late for Love.
We should have chose that one.
And they went for the other one.
But
I reckon it could have been down to the artist, personally.
Yeah.
And the staging, for that matter.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes, a little line between Poland and Sweden. But back to Joe. You don't think it's going to do that well?
No, I think it'll be another bottom 5 placing for Germany.
Maybe. Which is a shame. It's the same. We both like this one. I reckon it'll do well with the juries again.
Yeah.
They have done in recent times.
Yeah.
Except for 20.
But
Because they did well with the jurors, but then got nul point from the televoters in 2019.
I can't see it getting on the left-hand side of the board, though.
No, I don't see it either. Hold Me Closer, similar to Shallow by Lady Gaga, according to Guerra.
Tell me something good. Are you happy in this modern world?
Apologies for his bad singing, but no, I'm joking. Actually, no, his singing is alright by what you used to sing.
Yes,
to be said.
yeah.
It is alright. I think I sometimes sing bad, but there you go. Hold Me, Brian, I'm sorry, 0 points. I don't see it being 0 points, personally. If it is, then, well, it's a running gag in itself.
Because it's Germany.
Yeah, it's a running gag.
Yeah.
It's a running gag.
Yeah.
I mean, whose son Don't Feel Hurt last year?
Gendrich.
That's it.
Yeah.
He was delighted when he got no points. Absolutely delighted, because it's like meme central.
I don't feel hate.
We
We actually voted for it, didn't we? We actually gave it a vote in the final.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Me and Nicole voted for Germany.
Weird. Malika's been good in the pre-parties, just a mere song. I agree, maybe the rap will... I mean, nobody really likes rap, and I think the rap will make it go a little bit as a result.
Yeah.
There you go. I still see the juries doing well with this, though.
Mm.
Maybe not so much as televote. Anyway, moving on to arguably one of the favourites from the community, Spain. Chanel with Slow Mo. Do we reckon this is on par, maybe overhyped?
Very overhyped.
Ooh.
I don't actually think it's even going to finish in the top 10.
Oh.
I actually think this is an 11th to 15th level song. For a start, she has very bad vocals. The song is just something out of a sex club.
Mm-hmm.
It's just awful. It really is. And to everybody who keeps calling her queen, yeah, she is a queen of overrated songs.
Well, first of all, I disagree as far as the vocals are concerned. I don't think they are atrocious or as bad as you make them out to be. I think they're all right. I mean, she could do the kind of thing, like what, like famous ones like Mariah Carey or Beyonce or something like that. I think she can do that all right. Top 5. Well, I mean, Brian, you do love Chanel, and I love Chanel. I think we all love, from a male perspective, apart from you. You're all weird. From a male perspective, we all love Chanel, especially the beginning bit. She can stretch that leg like anything. Fun fact, there was a girl, I don't know if I mentioned this before at all, but... Oh yeah, I did mention about the girl. Yeah, where she can stretch her legs as well. But yeah, Chanel can stretch her legs. She's got great vocals, great chemistry. I agree the song is overrated though.
Yeah.
I do agree the song is overrated. I reckon at least the top 10. I reckon it will be the best result Spain have had for a long time. But I don't see it doing that well.
I reckon it will flop like Malta did last year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it'll get a lot of love from the jurors.
Yeah.
It might be a similar vibe to Malta, you never know. She does runs after doing a full-on dance routine. There you go, see?
Yeah, but it's a song contest, not a dance contest.
It is. But she's definitely got good personality. She will come across as amazing on the live. She will flay it, as they say. But I do find the song overrated. I do find it overrated. I think it's likeable. I do think it's likeable. Do you like it, Paul? Do you think it's likeable, or do you not like it?
I don't like it at all. I just think to myself, some of the ones that the fan community overrate, they never ever seem to connect with me. I don't know what it is. They just don't.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like Malta last year, when
but that didn't connect with me either, to be fair.
And Italy 2017, for instance, I didn't connect with that. Dancing Gorillas, really? I mean, and also toy winning. I mean, how is a woman impersonating a chicken actually? How can you say that is a good song?
Well, they topped the televote. Virtually, I think.
Well, everyone's idiots for voting for it. Seriously. Frego was much better.
Oh, I agree. But back to Spain. Her booty is a hypnotic. I fully agree. Still finished top 10. Yeah, I agree. In regards to, I think, a couple of the things you said, I can't remember now. But yeah, we may not agree with these results sometimes, but they are results. We can't necessarily... give them that. Do you know what I mean? We may not necessarily disagree, but it is what it is. We can argue till the cows come home, but I do agree Spain is ever so slightly overrated. I don't think it's a winner. It's not a winning song, I don't find. But will the same be said for the final one we're going to mention, the United Kingdom, Sam Ryder Spaceman, Where do you personally see you seeing it?
Well,
Even though you're not a fan
I'm
of
not an actual fan of
No,
this song. In my personal top, I have to put it out there. It's my last place. I just find his.
I mean, we did try.
High pitched vocals annoying, but as doing a prediction, I think it's going to finish 11th to 14th.
Well, it's definitely better than what we have done.
Yes.
It won't be last.
No.
At least it's not last according to him.
No, it's my personal last place. I don't actually like the song.
Yeah. Eleni Fuero says Brian says she wasn't a great vocalist, Eleni Fuero, and Chicken is a coward.
Laura is the worst winner of all time.
Anyway,
it really is.
But back to the UK, I can't see why it shouldn't come top 10. It won't come last. It will definitely not come last. We cannot, absolutely not, do any worse than last year. We absolutely cannot do that.
I'm sorry, 0 points.
I love James's enthusiasm when just before it was announced.
I actually said from day one that song came out last year, we'd get 0 points.
You did call it, so I'll grant you that.
I reckon I'll call it right this year when it's 11 to 14th. When
it's definitely better than what we have done.
Yeah,
definitely better than what we have done. Probably better. If it was 11 to 14th, best since
Blue.
Definitely Blue because
Blue finished 11th.
But I was going to say because 2017 Lucy Jones came 15th, didn't she?
Yes.
So better than Lucy Jones. So best since Blue if it was that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say top 10. I don't may squeeze out top 5. Might become 5th.
Depends on the staging.
It depends on the staging. I reckon maybe 10th to 6th. But but love it if we get a top 5 finish. Love it if we get a top 5 finish. He needs to nail the vocal and the juice. He needs to nail the vocal. Hello! He's been nailing the vocal in every single pre-party we've seen. He's got amazing vocals. Of course he's going to nail it. I've got a smile on my face when I'm saying it. I've got that much confidence in the geezer. Sam is going to nail it vocally. It's just the staging. That's all we've got to worry about. It's just the staging.
So yeah, BBC, please look.
Get it right.
Please put some dancing green aliens on the stage.
Dancing what?
Green aliens.
Oh, right, yeah. Or at the very least, get DJ Astronaut from Subwoofer to go on there.
Oh dear. No.
Do you know what I was thinking actually in terms of just touching upon the staging? I think what would be good is if he was in a harness at the end. I'm up in space, whoosh.
Oh yeah, in a spacesuit.
No, not a spacesuit, just him in his fucking freaking overalls or whatever he wears.
Trumpets.
Oh no, no more trumpets. But imagine just him in his normal overalls and you get like a close-up camera of his face or something like that for a brief second, and then there's like people in the background harnessing him very quickly, and then just off he goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that might be quite daft.
Or be floating in mid-air through the whole song.
Not the whole song, that just seems daft. We're not doing an Australia 2017.
Why not?
Depends on the...
That staging works for that song.
Yeah, still no J Dewin. Maybe. Well, but put it this way, if it was top 5, it would be the best since J Dewin. So we'll see. We'll see.
And if it gets top 3, it'll be the best since Jessica Garlic.
Oh God. Oh good. Forget top 3.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Winning. Cool.
God forbid. Anyway, let's recap then on what we think from the semi-finals is qualifying or not.
Yeah, so semi-final 1.
So Albania, yes.
Yeah.
Latvia,
No.
Lithuania,
Maybe.
I'm gonna say maybe a squeeze yes. I'm gonna say a squeeze yes. Switzerland, no. Slovenia, no. Ukraine, yes. So 2 definites already. Albania and Ukraine. Bulgaria, no. Netherlands, yes. So 3 definites. Moldova, you're saying no, I'm saying yes.
Yeah, so 50-50.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Portugal, we're both saying yes on that, aren't we?
Yes.
I think it's going through personally. So that's 5-4. Oh no, technically 5 for peace. We've got different ones. Croatia, no, I think.
Nah.
Maybe 50-50. I don't know. I'm saying no. Denmark, no. Austria, we're saying yes for now, but needs to nail the vocals.
Yes.
absolutely needs to know the vocals. We're saying yes for Austria for now. Iceland, no. Greece, yes. Norway, yes. Armenia. Okay, borderline. Okay, let's double check. So we're saying Albania. Should we say for argument Lithuania or not? No, I think we'll pass.
I think we'll go through Armenia as probably a definite qualifier. I think
maybe. So say Albania, yes. Ukraine, Netherlands, Portugal, Armenia, Norway, Greece, Austria. So that's about 8 definite. So it's just 2 that are sort of out of it. So it could be between, I would say, Moldova, because it can be a bit mad. Armenia is a maybe. It's another maybe. I'm trying to think of any more maybes. Lithuania is a maybe. You're right. I've just seen that. I'm struggling to think of any other maybes because all you've got is Iceland, Denmark, Croatia is a possible maybe. I'm not so sure. We're saying no for Bulgaria, Slovenia, Switzerland, and Latvia. So that's our basics of what we think. I would probably need to remind myself of what we think of it afterwards. Back to semi-final 2. Let's go through what we think is a yes and a no. So brief recap. Finland, hell yes, we think. Yes. We hope so at the very least. Israel, no. Serbia, yes. So that's 2. Azerbaijan, no. Georgia, no. Malta, I hope. Let's just say no, please. No.
Yes. I'm going to vote for that one, right?
San Marino, we love it, but no. Australia, yes. Cyprus, borderline, yeah. I'll stick to that. Ireland, again, it's borderline. North Macedonia, no. Estonia, yes. Poland, yes. Romania, no. Montenegro, no. Belgium, we reckon it's a yes. Overall, just about a yes. Then Sweden, then Czech Republic. So again, 8 countries. Borderlines, we're saying...
Ireland.
I'm trying to go through them again. Cyprus, borderline. Ireland, borderline. We don't think North Macedonia. And a couple of others. Yeah, so again, we're sort of saying about 8 countries from either semi-finals guaranteed, but the rest is a bit uncertain at the moment.
Okay, so now we've done all of our qualifiers.
Yeah.
Who do you think's winning?
For the first semi-final, I'm saying Norway. What about you?
First semi-final, I would say...
I'll give you a brief recap there in case you need to re-see them.
I would say... I reckon due to the fan sort of vote, I reckon Albania might win the first semi-final.
Ooh, okay. I thought you was going to say Ukraine then for a minute.
No.
For a minute. For the winner of the second semi-final...
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden. Yeah, it's Sweden. It's Sweden. There is no denying it.
Overall contest winner.
Yeah, absolutely. Come back. Yeah, brilliant song. Overall contest winner. Let me know briefly, guys, what you think is your winner of each particular semi-final. Go through that. Right, well, we've already been through that, but please let me know your thoughts right now in the comments below. Get your thinking of what you think is qualifying and your winner for each particular semi-final. And I suppose whilst you're at it, what you think of
winner of the whole contest.
Potentially win the whole contest and where the big 5 are going to end up. Brian loves Albania. You missed Albania, by the way. We reckon Albania's qualifying. He reckons this is winner.
From the semi-final.
From the semi-final. Yeah. Well, Brian loves Albania this year.
Yeah. For the actual winning the whole contest, I think...
Brian thinks Spain, by the way.
and Sweden.
Ooh, okay.
Right, I think are definite Wales songs.
Okay.
I think... Not saying I like it, but I think the UK could actually shock everybody.
They could. And at least you're in agreement. Thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah, I think the UK could shock everybody.
Like Wallace.
And the other song I could see as a winner, I reckon, could be Poland.
Can't see why not. I wouldn't mind it.
But I would love Finland to win, because that's my favourite song of the whole contest.
It's not going to win, though.
Nah.
It's not. Even though it is my top... it's not. I don't feel it's as good. I know it sounds contradictory, but hey, it's musical taste for you. Everything's hypocritical in the world of music. I still feel it's not as good as last year's Finland entry, even though it is my personal top, which is a bit weird. But then again, I might switch up. Maybe Sweden and Finland are my top. Yeah. If I'm honest with you, the way things are going.
Here's a question: Måneskin or this year's Italian entry? Which one's better?
Oh. No, I say last year.
Yeah.
I say last year, personally. Eurovision 2023 in Barcelona would be lit, or Madrid, if you think about it. Depends on the rivalry between the two.
Catalonia, yeah.
Yeah, God blimey. If UK win, will you be coming to Manchester for the contest? Absolutely, 100%. I will be seeing you there.
100%.
Absolutely.
Me, you and Nicole will be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be first in line for tickets. Don't you worry about that. I hope you are first in line for the tickets as well.
We just go to the grand final and drive back after the show or something because I don't save money on hotels.
Yeah. Yeah. I might get a hotel. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but either way, we'll be there.
Absolutely.
Eurovision in the UK, we've been waiting for so long to that happen, and we've always promised each other we'd go if
Absolutely.
it was here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nicole goes, Albania and Sweden fully agree with you guys. Winner of the whole contest, I hope, will be us, but I wouldn't mind Poland. And Brian agrees with us when we say Måneskin is better than this year's Italian entries. But we're going to end it all there. That's what we all think of it. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, you beautiful other guys. Brian and... I'm trying to remember your name now. Agera. I have a terrible memory for names. I do apologise about that. But trust me, you are locked. As far as where you come from, you're locked in as far as the memory bank is concerned. And of course, to our beautiful sister Nicole, thank you ever so much for tuning in once again. 25,000 capacity in Manchester, apparently, if it ever goes there.
I personally think that if you're going to have Eurovision in the UK, the best venue would be Wembley Stadium. Because...
80,000 seats.
Yeah, and also it's got a roof.
Yeah, it's got...
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. Yeah,
I think that would be the best venue for Eurovision.
The only thing I will say is that whilst we will be extravagant in our hosting, I don't think we'll be that extravagant.
But, yeah, either that or the O2 Arena. I reckon put really, potential venues, but personally I want it in Brighton.
But put it this way, would anybody be out the park and stadium in Latvia? Not Latvia, Denmark, excuse me. A park stadium in Denmark in 2001, because that was what was it, 36,000 seater?
Yeah.
It was a big one. So but not many people could see it.
Yeah, if you had it at Wembley, or the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff.
That is mental. Yeah, mental. But we're going to end the video there. Thank you again so much for tuning in and taking part to our usual regulars, Brian and Agera. Thank you ever so much. What is going to happen for Eurovision 2022? We simply do not know. This is merely our predictions of what we all think. We are our own opinions. But ultimately, the ultimate opinions and actual results are what's going to happen come, first of all, the semi-finals on Tuesday the 10th, Thursday the 12th of May, and of course the grand finale on the 14th of May.
Which is also FA Cup final day.
It is also FA. That's strange. Every single time FA Cup is on, there's a freaking Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes, it's the same day.
Exactly.
Please don't go to penalties.
Yeah, don't go to penalties, or otherwise we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you again so much for watching. And yeah, let us know further what you think in the comments below if you're going to be seeing this afterwards. Anybody else is going to be tuning it out there. And of course, as always, smash the like button if you did like this live stream and video.
Everybody, please vote for Malta to annoy him.
No, please don't. Please do not. Otherwise, I will torture you. But one thing I will not do in terms of torturing you, subscribe. Oh, actually, I probably would torture you if you don't subscribe. So get subscribing right now. Yeah. And of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos if you already subscribed. Thank you again so much for watching. Take care, guys. Take care, bye.
Tutty
Tutty, bye. Woo.